Next trick we're going to do is suicide. This is a cool trick. It's hard. It takes a lot of practice, but it's worth it. And it's not complicated. It's just hard. What you're actually doing is you're throwing the yo-yo, you're letting go of the string, and you're re-catching the loop that forms, just like that. So you're throwing that loop over, and now watch the loop that opens up. It's that loop that opens up that you actually let go of and reinsert your finger into. So one more time, it looks just like that. I'm catching that loop with my finger. And that's what you're trying to do with a suicide. So let me break it down for you. What you do is you start with a trapeze, and you're actually swinging the yo-yo under your right hand. A good thing to practice is it's just kind of like that part in Skin the Gerbil, except don't land it on the string. And then at the same time, you're letting that string go, and that loop is coming over. So it's this same loop. It comes over, and then you catch that on your finger, just like that. Let me show you again. The larger swinging motion you make, the better that loop's going to open. You're going to have more time to catch that loop. Don't get frustrated. This is a trick that even the professional yo-yo players will have a hard time hitting sometimes. It's definitely worth practicing though. It's cool looking, and there's a lot of different variations. We're actually going to teach you another variation on it later. But that's suicide. It's basically all there is to it. Another tip you can try is if you have an adjustable gap yo-yo, the tighter the gap is, the more responsive it is. And the better those loops are going to open. And I find that a more responsive yo-yo, kind of like the yo-yo I was using in the beginner section actually, helps those loops open up a little bit more. And the other thing you want to keep in mind is you're trying to find this loop. It's really hard if you're using a white string and you're staring at a white wall and you're trying to catch the loop. Doesn't make it any easier. So try and find something that's contrasting to the string that will really help you watch it and really help you catch that loop that you're trying to catch for suicide. So that's suicide. Another thing you can try, my loops are opening really small that time, is you can try doing an extra roll, kind of like what you did in Matrix, to shoot around. I find that also helps open the loops up a lot, and it helps you really catch those suicides. So that is suicide.